Hey everyone, this is Pino of TFT Games. Welcome to this first video log for the game EcoQuest. Now, for those that know me from the TFT Games Studios channel, this will be a little bit anomalous, and there is a very good reason for this, which you are going to find out rather soon. So, the game is planned to go live on Steam playtest later this month. I hope in a matter of 1 or 2 weeks tops, so that you can actually have your hands dirty playing the game and giving us feedback, because your feedback is what makes games great, right? So keep an eye on this and do get it as soon as I push the button and make this game available for all of us. Okay, so let's talk about EcoQuest Explore, Discover, Protect, where it comes from, what it is, and while we go this, let's introduce it and introduce the website. Now, the website is ecoquest.games, just HTTPS, and then there is no www, there is no .com, it's just ecoquest.games. Simple, straightforward, go get it, have a look. And on here, there is also a brief page in the about with the game origin, the storyline, but let me give you the short version of everything. So, there is a specific context for this game, and it is here on the Dundalk Institute of Technology. Now, I'm doing this course, right? And in the context of this course, we are here, final project. Okay, now, the final project has to be something that is an actual product that can be published, right? And in this context, after a little bit of research and thinking in the previous semester, EcoQuest has been identified as the most interesting game that I can publish as a final project for this course. Now, naturally, this means that I'm the only one working on this from here to the end of the master. Then, after the master's it's done, at that point, this becomes 100% TFT Games Studios. It will grow, it will become definitely better, not the result of a one-man team. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to leverage our company's resources for this, and obviously you cannot make an actual game in just a few months, within one semester alone, which means that part of it will be taken from contractors and all, which will be credited accordingly. The time that I'm going to spend on creating this game is limited to about 30 hours a week. So for one person alone, 30 hours a week, it's kind of limited, but because it's kind of limited and it should be an actual project, the timeline, it's pretty busy, and you're gonna get a lot of interesting things. So let's move here to our devlog, because in the devlog, for those among you that through LinkedIn, Facebook, and word of mouth already got here, you already know that to make this happen in a timely fashion, I had to compromise, right? Obviously, we need to compromise. And two are the main compromises that have been done for making this reality in just one semester. Compromise number one has been to use Unity. Now you'll know that our studio dropped Unity after all that happened with licensing and all, and the introduction of those fees, really crazy. But obviously we kept Unity under maintenance for projects that we already did in Unity. We decided not to start any new game in Unity, but this will be an exception because of the timeline. In Unreal, I'm afraid there aren't enough 2D tools and libraries to enable an actual game to be shipped within a single semester by a single person. Not a chance. So, first compromise. Let's use Unity, and for this I have selected the technical release of Unity for now, the 2023, not the LTS, because the LTS it's something that it's too buggy, and we cannot really wait for that LTS to become decent. So 2023 it's acceptable, I have to say. For 2D, okay, never tried 3D with Unity, unless you are really masochistic in your head. Then, compromise number 2 has been artificial intelligence. Now, this is a very controversial thing, but as a single-man project, I couldn't really go to all the contractors in our networks and start buying art and animation and all, because first it will take time, because to do something professional through a professional network it takes time, and time is something currently I definitely do not have. And second, this is up until the end of this college course, this is a personal project, even if I'm using the FD Games resources. So because it's a personal project, I cannot really put that amount of money into contractors and all. So because of that, I use DAL, which is paid, right, from OpenAI. DAL to create artwork is a paid thing, so it's not free. But at least because it's paid and all, we can retain the intellectual property on the designs that are generated, but obviously we have to credit the authorship. And when it comes to this, you can see here this nice image here. It's 100% DALL-E, and these characters here are DALL-E as well, because naturally we do need to come up with something with enemies, and DALL-E helped us in identifying these potential enemies. Now, this is not yet written in stone. The only thing that certainly is going to be in the game is this one, because I'm already working on it. Obviously, from getting from this piece of art to the actual art has taken a bit of work, because it was necessary to split this, clean it up, orient it properly, and make it something that can be animated, right? In the end, let me open the Photoshop of this one, which is this. This is all live, real time, even if it's recorded. So Twitch, it's coming as soon as there is an actual piece of game that can be shared and played and all and discussed. But anyway, this is the final artwork that is a bit different if you compare this to the one that the AI created. Obviously needed to be reworked, split into layers, as you can see here on the bottom. But yeah, through this I've been able to then go and bring it to life in Spine. So I have two animation for now. This is the idle animation, not really great stuff because don't forget, I'm a coder and a game designer. When it comes to art, sure, I'm a technical artist in the meaning of that I master substance designer, a substance painter, all that kind of stuff. But when it comes to actual art or animation, well, I'm a noob. Doesn't matter how much well I know the tools, because in my head I can think C++, think C sharp, but when it comes to doing things like this that you have now on the screen, not so much. So it takes effort. But yeah, anyway, this is the idle animation that I've prepared for now. And I have a walk animation, which is a stomping walk animation, because this is a heavy character, right? Has to be somehow nice and funny and whatnot, but really needs to be also definitely, well, let's say, not realistic, nice to see. And this is an enemy. Our Kai, our hero, will have to kill this one, destroy this one to start with, at least at the end of the first gameplay. So the gameplay will be mostly about conserving water, right? At least the first level will be about putting a stop to a lot of people leaving water to waste around, having a bad impact on our planet. So that will be number one level. Let's see how that goes. One thing that I want to add here in this first video from the devlog is also a first look at Kai, our hero. This is the artwork that has been selected. Now for Kai, I did not use DALL-E. I did not use AI, simply because it's the hero, needs to be really well done, needs to move in a proper way, needs to be properly done specifically for us, designed to fit the spirit of the game. So this comes from one of our contractors. This is the design that has been selected for now. We'll see how this will evolve, but yeah, this is Kai anyway. This is the player. This is the person that you are going to impersonate while playing our game. Now, the word Kai, the name Kai, is pretty much important, and you find an explanation here. Oh no, sorry, it's not here. It's in the FAQ, the frequently asked question page. Now, you see, we thought this through, and when I say we, I mean that I involved everyone in our small studio discussing this, because I couldn't really do this on my own. I needed a name for the character that it's inspirational, it's something nice that fits the game, and has to be really widely accepted. So you see, looking at this page, how in Hawaiian and Japanese, Kai tells us about ocean, sea. So it's a good name with a natural tie to the water conservation, and the overall natural elements that are the fundamental thing in our world. Then, you see, friend to all, that is a big statement, but yeah, it's very simple to pronounce, Kai, no matter what. It's simple for no matter which language you speak. You can speak English, Russian, Italian, French. Everyone can say Kai, right? It's easy. And is also a representation of hope and healing, because Kai is also in multiple culture a symbol of restoration and recovery. So that as well is something that is injected by this name. And this goes for everybody, right? It's not gender specific, so anyone can really relate to Kai, right, as a character. So that is pretty much it for our first video log. I really ask you to please subscribe and stay in touch, because your feedback is going to be super important. Now, this was a video log introduction, introducing the game to you guys, introducing the concept, where it comes from and all. Next video log will be more technical, so yeah, we will also speak about the game mechanic, the level, the difficulties and all, but mostly it will definitely be technical, because I'm afraid that is where I thrive. So that is, in a way, unfortunate, but up until the end of this semester, I'm afraid the video log will be just me, so I apologize, and the game will be just me. So this is, let's say this is compromise number 3. You have a coder, a game designer, that it's going to also manage everything related to presentation, logging, and marketing, which is far from ideal. But anyway, let's hope that all this goes as expected, and our EcoQuest game will be a huge success. Finger crossed, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye, guys.